Hey, say hey, man. Hey, say hey, man. Guess who's bizat? Yeah, that's right. Yours truly, the bully's bully, keeping it groovy, here to give you another piece to a bigger movie. This is an afternoon episode because I felt like it called for it. I felt like it was warranted, and I got 15 minutes to kill while I sit in this parking lot right now. I just got a phone call from the Mesa Municipal Courthouse. And they informed me that I have a court date coming up on June 1st. When I inquired about what it could be for, imagine my surprise. Cass, you don't like me telling people how much of a creep you are? Let me tell you guys something. This is what I talk about with the whole pride thing. Cass, you would have been better off probably texting my phone and saying, Chris, I didn't know I made you feel like that when I said that. If I boom, boom, bang, pow, I apologize. And you would have had a better chance of me just leaving you alone. I'm not saying it would have happened. I'm saying you would have had a better chance. That's what I'm saying. But that's the pride, guys. That's the pride. Cass, I want to let you know something. That day, you looked me in my face like Medusa. That day you looked me in my face like Medusa and tried to turn me to stone. I told people in that building about it. And I also told them how appalled and offended I was by it. So this may be new news to you. It's not new news to everybody in there. How I felt, at least. You know what you said a long time ago when you said it. But how I felt about it, this new to you. I told a few people, though. They know who they are. Let me tell you guys something. When you turn on the lights, what do roaches do? I'm going to ask you again. When you turn on the lights, what do roaches do? They run like Kyle did. They run like Cass is doing. Notice, you guys, everybody is doing everything but saying I'm lying. Not out loud. Everybody is doing everything but saying I'm lying. Cass, how the hell can you get a junction of harassment or whatever it's called against me, and all I'm doing is telling them the way that you victimized me? You victimized me. Why do you, and I'm sorry, you guys, if this is a poor analogy, and I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but why do you get to rape me, and I don't even get to tell anybody that you raped me? Because you're proud. You're proud. You think that because you're a woman, you should be able to do stuff like that because, you know, most guys might knock that shit out the park. I wouldn't. Not you. You're not very cute to me. You know? I think one leg is longer than your other leg because you kind of... It looks like you're skipping almost when you walk. I'm worried about you, Cass. This is some real narcissistic shit. I'm trying to figure out, how do you know that you said that? Find out that I feel like that about you saying that. And the only thing you can do in your head to reconcile that situation is take me to court? Sorry, Cass. You don't get to dictate what goes on here. Sorry, UPS. You don't get to dictate what goes on here. Hey, security lady Angie. You don't get to dictate what comes on here. You can't spin your narrative and you can't operate under the covers. Are you embarrassed, Cass? Do you not like getting an observation performed on you? Do you not like me checking your depth of knowledge? Do you not like me telling you to not throw your package in people's walkway? Basically, Cass, do you have a problem with me telling you to maintain egress? I'm the victim here. Which one of you assholes in there? And I'm not, you guys, I'm just venting a little bit right now. I am because I got the news and I got to say something, but tonight we'll get a little bit more into it and I'll let you guys know the way that I plan to react about me being called to court. You're victim shaming, Cass. Roaches run when the lights come on and the lights are on. And the light is indicative and a metaphor for the truth being told. The light is on. And you don't like the lights on. Because you're a fucking roach. You're a roach. You're just a big roach. But you're a roach. Which one of you assholes in there, like I was gonna say, knew that woman was finna go down there and take her big goofy ass down there and file something on me? Which one of y'all in there knew that and didn't tell her, Cass? I don't know if that's a good idea. It might just give him more of an incentive to get on here and do this to us. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate this, Cass. I do. Motivation. That's what it is. That's all it is. I think men need to stick together. I'm talking about married men, right? And men in general need to look out for married men. Married men need to look out for married men. And men in general need to look out for married men or men in relationships and long-term relationships and shit like that. Why? I think I'm doing the noble thing by telling Carl that you're promiscuous. I think I'm doing the noble thing by letting everybody in UPS know that, or every man in there know that if Cass says some of these things to you, you're not the only one that she said them to, and you can feel comfortable and come out and tell your story. Right? Come out and tell your story. Men get harassed too, all right? Men get harassed too. And how dare you, Cass? How dare you think that you can get away with it just because you're a woman? Like I said, you give all the other women in there bad names. Every woman in there is walking around there with a black eye because you're an undercover super freak. The fuck, bro? I'm mad about what you said to me. I'm offended by what you said to me. I'm even madder that you got to say that, and then you got to sit in that office and ask me for my ID and walk me out like you were some sort of moral bar or standard. I got walked out by the drug dealer. And the box giver. Offer. Whatever. I'm going to tell you guys something. If I have a woman, if I have a wife, if I have a girl, if I'm dealing with a girl that you know I'm dealing with, and she says something to you, please tell me. Please. I would want to know. I think Cass might be trying to keep this from Carl. I think Cass may be trying to keep this from Carl. I can imagine Cass coming in from work and Carl saying, "Hey, babe, can you not walk in front of the TV while I'm playing the game?" And Cass says, "Oh, Carl, it's not all about the game." And he says, he's looking around her like this, though. He's trying to look at the TV. Right there. "What's wrong?" "There's this fucking guy that's lying on me on the internet." "What do you mean he's lying on you, babe?" "Oh, I'll just show you." And then Carl, he's halfway watching the damn phone that she's showing him and halfway playing the fucking game and shit, moving his thumbs with the joystick and she's doing shit like this. And he says, "You told him I ate all the graham crackers? You told him I ate all the graham crackers?" What does he mean by you threw your package at him and maybe you should maintain egress and you won't have a chance of slipping and falling the way that you did in front of everybody and breaking every single bone in your face as you could have? That's a metaphor for me saying pick your face up, cuz. I'm not worried about you operating under pressure. I'm not. I'm about as worried about you operating under pressure as you are those girls in there that gotta operate under pressure every day. They gotta operate under pressure by being around people like Scott Logan. You need to operate under pressure too. Everybody needs to be under pressure. Kyle needs to be under pressure too. Everybody does. Especially those of you guys that walk around and do shit like this. Who told you in there not? Who knew that you were gonna do this? Who knew that you were going to do this and didn't say, "Cass, don't do it"? I'm mad at all of you guys. Cass, you don't got no real friends in there. Anybody that was in there and told you, "Yeah, Cass, you should do it," they wanted me to hop on the internet and whip your ass even more. On the internet. That's what they wanted to do. And you gave them what they wanted. They done pumped you up. They done put the fucking battery in your back. And you done went down there to the courthouse and said, "Chris is messing with me. Make him stop. Please." Whoever told you that was a good idea is a horrible advisor and counselor. And you should never seek counsel from them again. Oh, Cass. Oh, this was bad. Oh. Hey, you guys know what they do to sex offenders? They let you know when they move in. The only way for people like Scott and for people like Cass to openly operate or to operate undercover the way that they do is if nobody ever says anything and nobody ever knows. If you know someone is a thief and that thief knows that you know that they're a thief, 9 times out of 10, they won't steal from you because they know that you would expect it from them. Me throwing you under the bus that you were driving and that you fucking built from scratch is me letting everybody know what's going on. So maybe you will walk around with more precaution on how you talk to people in that warehouse. I'm whooping you. Oh, I'm whooping you. Oh, I'm whooping you. Get over here, Cass. I'll see you guys tonight for Happy Friday with the solution of how I'm going to rebuttal or counter her dragging me to court. And I think I got a good idea. Till next time, the bully's bully and I'm out. We're keeping it groovy. Deuces.